Hi guys, hello. How are you?
Hi.
Happy International Women's Day. It's nice to have you here. Oh, here is Jess.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Jess.
Hello.
Hi, I'm Clara. I have Jana with me there. I have Jess with me, and I have Sanya down here. And we are the Eurovox International Women's Day panel. Thank you for being here with us. I'm gonna say hello to the people in the live chat. Thank you for joining us. We have Martina, we have Ray Bailey, we have Lori Francis. Yes, Lori, we will be talking about the recent releases. But before, I would like to take the opportunity to greet all of the women here, all of the female presences in our lives. And we, of course, will start talking a little bit about the women in Eurovision that have made an impact in our life. And then we will, of course, go to the most recent events. So, Jana,
Yes.
which is a female presence or a female figure that has impacted your life through Eurovision?
That's a difficult question because there's so many. But if I think about recent years, I would probably say Brooke from Ireland last year because we were partying together and we have like the same vibe. So she was amazing. I love her.
Mm-hmm. Sanya, who would that be for you?
Oh, also tough question, but I'll choose one that is from this year and currently my favorite, and it's Blanka Paloma, and her song is also about women empowerment and her like an homage to her grandma and all that stuff. So yeah, let's say that she's the first that comes to my mind when talking about that.
And you, Jess?
I think I would probably have to say Jelena Tomasovic,
Oh my God.
just because her Eurovision song is my favorite, and it was through Eurovision that I discovered her and her music, but then also got to discover other music from that region as well. And I'm still a huge fan of her and that song to this day.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing.
Yeah. In my case, it would be Vanilla Ninja. I know I say this every Women's Day, but it's true. For me, watching a girl band play their own instruments, when the notion I had of what a female singer or a female pop star was Britney Spears, and maybe the exact opposite was Avril Lavigne, but she was like a solo artist. So seeing a full band of girls with their own instruments, that was very, very impactful. And on another side note, someone that was very impactful for me in Eurovision was the Rotterdam hostess Nikki Tutorials, because trans women are definitely included here, and it's also an opportunity to celebrate their presence, because they do open doors for a lot of people. And guys in the live chat, let us know which female in Eurovision. Hello. Let us know in the live chat what women in Eurovision impacted your lives, or which is your favorite female performance, because it's Women's Day, so let's start. First things first. And Peter Hajuk, as a boy, it's always for me beautiful to celebrate my birthday on International Women's Day. And fun fact, it's also Dorota's birthday. Yeah, happy birthday,
Peter.
It's also Dorota from Eurovox's birthday, so that's why she couldn't be here. For you, ESC, Heart, Katrina from Katrina and the Waves, Last UK winner, 1997. That's really cool. Claps, hi. Hey there, queens. Watching this while waiting for Israel's song. Well, while I wait for you to let us know which women from Eurovision impacted your life, let us read the comments and probably talk about the most recent events. Serbia, only trend song. So let's start with Serbia. Sanya, what do you think about Serbia?
I like it a lot, and I think they made a great choice for Eurovision. I think Look Black will stand out in this semi, and I like the vibe. I like, because if you translate it, it says like Samo mi se spava means I just want to sleep, and I think it's very relatable for every generation basically. And I think it will do. I see it's in like top 10 on Eurovision scoreboard app, and I really do think it will do well.
Jana, thoughts on Samo mi se spava?
Well, he was not my personal winner. I love the rumba so much, but I still think it's a great song. It's very artistic. It stands out, like, absolutely. I think he will qualify for sure. It's something else. We haven't had that before. Many different genres as well. I think so. I like the performance. I think he had the best performance of the night. Also with the dancers, not really dancers, but I don't know, the other people on stage, and then the enemy defeated. Like, everything fits together. So I think it's super cool.
Jess, your thoughts?
Yeah, I really like the song too. And again, it wasn't my favorite going into Christmas at Eurovision, but I think it's a great choice for Serbia. I like they've gone for something a bit different and out of the box. And I do think, he had a great performance. And I agree with Sanya. If he can bring this to Eurovision, I think Serbia's got top 10 again.
Yeah, that is, everything you said I can stand behind, because it's visually eye-catching and it's interesting. Like, you can't stop looking at it. Like, you don't know where the song is going to end, because the music track also doesn't give a lot of it's not very clear what's going to happen. But let's go to Rai Bailey. You're obsessed with Austria's song.
Me too.
Okay, what happened today? Like, Austria decided to take something completely out of the box, and who the hell is Alan Poe? Jana, your thoughts on Austria?
Well, to be honest, I couldn't tell you, but the Austrian delegation showed me the song a month ago. So I was like, wow, fans are going to love this. They're going to eat this. I was really surprised, because you all know the snippet probably, and it was quite bad. But when I was listening to the song for the first time, I was like, oh, wow, the snippet is literally the worst part of the whole song. So now I'm like, I can't get po out of my head. And I'm so glad that fans like it as well, because it's a banger. It's a disaster pop kind of, but the lyrics are actually really serious. So it's pretty cool. I like it.
I love that, disaster Bob. Sanya, have you gotten the chance to give it a listen?
Yeah, and I like the description also, because it's like it's so difficult to describe this song, because it's like boppy and it's funny. I don't know. It's I don't feel like it's like a serious song. I see it like a. I wouldn't say joke entry, but it is funny. It's not a joke, but it's very, very funny. And it's also so catchy. I'm singing all day, like, po, po, po. It's not getting out of my head, literally.
Jess, what were your first thoughts when you saw the video?
So I love the song, absolutely love it, which will be no surprise to anyone. But I remember when I heard a snippet a couple of weeks ago of just the po bit, and I actually kind of completely wrote the song off and thought, this sounds really embarrassing and cheesy. It sounds like a joke entry. Then I was wondering why they decided to sing about Edgar Allan Poe, because I just thought that was an odd choice to sing about. But then now I know the full meaning behind the song, it makes a lot more sense. And when you hear the full song rather than just the po chorus, you realise actually it's a very, very good song, very well put together.
Yeah, I saw the video and I thought, like, where are they going with this? But I love it because it's a story in itself. Like, it starts at minute 1 and it's up at minute 3, and there's like no continuation anywhere in any direction. Like, you have a ballad, and then maybe in a few songs there's also another ballad, or like you have a rock song and then there's another rock song eventually down the line. But we don't have such a comedic song, and it's a different sort of comedy to Croatia. And I wouldn't call it comedy in Croatia. I would call it I don't know how to call Croatia, like
satire, maybe.
Satire. It's a different kind of humor. So I think the song has a lot of chances. But The UK song will be released tomorrow, and we have a rumor about May Muller. Jess, let us know who May Muller is.
So she is a British singer-songwriter that's been very, I would say, quite successful in the UK charts, at least for the last couple of years. And typically she kind of sings more like upbeat pop stuff and maybe pop dance tracks. And so she has been heavily rumored with one of her songs. I think it's called I Wrote a Song. And apparently it's been leaked that this is our entry, but we will wait for the official reliable confirmation tomorrow.
Laurie Francis thinks that Austria would be hard to stage, but Serbia is definitely artistic. That is actually very true. I mean, Austria, I could see if they could replicate the video clip like the office atmosphere, or like it can be like a musical, like a number from a musical, Broadway musical sort of thing. So
I think they need to be careful, because potentially maybe it could come across as too cheesy or too much of like a joke with the staging. So I think they need to nail it. Otherwise, I don't think they're going to do well.
Yeah, I think so. Ray Bailey says he's worried for La Zarra. For Laurie Francis, why? For those who don't know, there was a cryptic message, very mysterious message that she said she was quitting or she couldn't take it anymore. But we all think it's like a marketing move. It's not like it's not a Maruf case where she quit because or the girl that was to sing before Kalush Orchestra, Alina Pasha.
Pasha,
yeah, because she's not getting any hate. She only has positive comments about her song. I haven't seen any like real hate against France. So I think this must be like a marketing move or something. Or like I heard she's also promoting a new project, so this might be also something. Sam, Lorraine will win Melfest. Are you girls following Melfest?
Kind of.
Yeah, also kind of.
I would have to agree.
Okay.
Paul.
No, go ahead. Yes, please.
I was going to say I would have to agree with Sam. I think Tattoo is really the only song that I could see winning Melfest this year. It's definitely the standout in the final lineup.
Yeah. Jana, your thoughts on Lorraine?
Well, it's a masterpiece. I mean, it would probably not be my winner of Eurovision if she gets chosen, even though she's probably getting chosen. But the performance is just mind-blowing. Oh my God, what is happening there? I've never seen that before on a stage. That's incredible. It's so modern and it's perfect for the song. Song-wise, I don't know yet, but the performance will probably be the best.
Sanya.
Yeah, I would agree also. I like the song, but maybe I didn't like it so much before I saw the whole staging concept. I think she thought of every detail. It's great. I don't know. I could imagine it if she wins a Melody Festival, and I can imagine she winning Eurovision too. But I'm not sure if it will be my choice, because we are still waiting for some songs, and I have some maybe other favorites. But yeah, I wouldn't mind her winning even Eurovision. I don't know. It's great, really great.
Yeah, I agree. For me, it would be the case that the staging is better than the song. And because the staging is mind-blowing, as you said, it's crazy. It's definitely, creativity is there. Her genius is there. But I see the visuals. I know the visuals. I just don't know the song. I can't remember the song. I need to listen it more without the staging, because it's so distracting, and I'm so captivated and immersed in those like two screens and her in the middle that I can't remember the song, which if the song is not as good as Euphoria, it's a great strategy to make us forget about that. Laurie Francis says, I would say Portugal should not send Mimicat because La Zarra comparison. Is this true? Do you think both songs can be compared? I'm not totally sure.
I like it, and we can maybe compare it, but as I always say, I don't like this those comparisons in the terms of genres, because I don't know, we have like, I don't know, 20 pop songs and no one would say anything. But if we have 3 ethnic songs, people are like, oh, let's compare them. So if it's a good song, I don't think they will cancel each other. And I do like Mimicat. I do have some other songs that I also like Nashi Maria from Portugal, and some other songs also. But yeah, Mimicat is great, and I don't think it will impact La Zarra and vice versa.
Lucia is letting us, Lori is letting us know who impacted her, what female impacted her. Chanel. And Cristina says Constracta. Lucia says, hi guys, hope you're doing well. My top 3 is actually a little weird, and your top 1 is Spain, and I can't see your other 2, so let us know who your other 2 are. Okay, let's see what you're saying. Oh, Klaus, you say Aminata impacted you. So guys that are joining us now, let us know in the comments who is the female singer or the female performer that impacted your life or had an aha moment while you were watching Eurovision, because it's Women's Day, so we are celebrating them, and I want to know which is. Okay, I saw, sorry, Lucia, here are the rest of your top. So Spain, Malta, and Australia, those 2 grew on you so much. Let's talk about those Malta and Australia, because they're 2 bands, completely different music, completely different staging. Jana, which is your favorite from those 2?
Oh, it's difficult for me. I'm not a big fan of any of them, but I would probably go for Australia. Malta grew off me so much, and it's really sad actually, because they seem so nice, but the song is not really my thing. So I'm going for Australia, yeah.
Sanya, Malta or Australia?
I don't know. I'm not a big fan of any of those as Jana, but maybe Malta for me, because it's kind of vibey, and I don't know, with sweaters and everything. I don't know, it's catchy and you can vibe to it, while Australia is a little bit more on the serious note. So yeah, maybe Malta.
And Jess?
I would definitely choose Malta out of the 2. It's a very kind of fun and catchy pop song, which appeals to me. But Australia, I find it difficult to get into the song. And like Sanya said, it's a bit too serious and not kind of fun enough for my taste.
Nice. Then I will say Australia, because I really enjoy it. So it's 2 and 2. It's a tie. But let's see. And I have to remind you guys that I love Franka from Croatia 2018. She was, for me, the main queen for sure. Nice.
She was great too.
Andy says, the Eurasian women that have impacted my life are right here in this live video. I'm so lucky to be surrounded by great women in the Eurobox team. Happy International Women's Day. Thank you, Andy. We love you. We love collaborating with you, and we love having you here and how you support women. But let's talk about Croatia, about Franka from Croatia, Sanya, because she's from your country. What can you?
Yeah, I actually met her once on some Dora-related event, and she's really nice. And I don't think she had much luck being in that semifinal. I don't know if you can remember how hard was it for her. So yeah, I would definitely love her to come back to Eurovision one day when she's ready, and if she still wants it, because I do think she's a great performer. And I don't know, maybe she I also, every time I read every year literally in Croatian media titles like Franka, she's the worst Croatian result on Eurovision ever, and I'm like, every year, no, not that again, because she was great actually, but that semi was hell.
Yeah, I think some people don't really understand what goes into qualifying, and it's way more than just having the right song or the right staging or the right attitude or the right vocals, because the running order can either make it or break it. So let's see this. Andrew says, I love Serbia, just need them to clean up the camera angles. Blanka and Lorraine have spoiled me with their perfection. All other performances look off. Yeah, Yana.
Yeah.
What did you say, Yana? Sorry?
Probably the Spanish Blanka, because we have 2 Blankas this year.
Mhm.
Yeah, but Blanka, Polish Blanka, I think it's with a K. Or, yeah. Yeah, no, Polish Blanka, that's a different
We talked about that, yeah.
Yeah, rumba boom 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 boom. There you go.
Would have been a winner.
ESC says, love the bit where he goes, hello, we're talking about Serbia.
He says it's like homage to Sims, when a character in Sims goes like,
Oh,
and she's a gamer and everything, so yeah.
That's so cool.
True.
Lucia says that La Zarra impacted you definitely for her elegance and talent. So great. We have an Austria fan, Poe, Edgar Allan Poe. Yep. Well, the good thing is that they are going to bring him back to the collective consciousness. So people are going to start reading more Edgar Allan Poe. Oh, John Johnson says, I like Austria too. And Andrew Johnson says, I like how in Austria the po is almost like a beat or instrumental and not vocal melody. So it doesn't feel like repetitive or an annoying chorus. That's really cool. And yeah, the 0.003 euros they get for every stream. Yeah. The music industry has changed so much. Aw, Mr. System, thank you. Peter Hajduk says, for semi-2, Austria, Estonia, Slovenia, and Cyprus are, in my opinion, sure qualifier, while Australia is very likely to qualify. What do you think about this, girls? Austria, Estonia, Slovenia.
I'm not sure about Cyprus. Like, many people say it's a sure qualifier, but I don't really think so. For me, it's really forgettable, to be honest.
But then again, I think the Cypriot song would appeal to televoters more so than juries, and I think that could possibly just push them into the top 10 in the semi. And also they have Greece in that semi to vote for them.
That is true.
So that could help too.
Sanya, do you have an opinion on Cyprus?
It's just in the middle for me, so I'm not sure if it will stand out, but let's see. I literally can't remember who else is in the second semifinal right now. I'm like revising and nothing comes to my mind.
I don't know.
But I do remember that again, semifinal 1 is much stronger. So out of the semifinal 2, I'm like, oh yeah, they're all gonna qualify because it's so easy, but still not everyone can qualify.
For me, it's an in-between song. For me, it's going to be the staging that makes it or break it, because the song, it depends on the mood of the people that night. The song can either qualify or not qualify. It's just in the middle. It's not bad to not qualify, but it's not a 100% sure qualifier, like I don't know, Norway, for example. Yes, in manga, you liked the Austrian song. Klaus says that Austria is your 27th. I wrote a song is a song title for the UK. Well, it's still rumors as for now, so we just have to see if tomorrow the rumors are confirmed or if we have something completely different and they just filtered this to throw us off. Austria also needs to pre-parties to show the live vocals. That is a great point. That is a great point. And I think pre-parties are great for this, to like tease the fans to see how well they can perform live or not live. The fandom gaslighted themselves to think that Rina Sawayama would be representing the UK.
I definitely bought into that.
Oh, and apparently La Zarra's post was about her going gluten-free. LOL.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, that's what Twan said, no, Yana?
Yeah.
Seems like a bit of a weird way to say I'm going gluten-free. You could just say I'm going gluten-free, but
But then again, we are not all artists, and we don't have
True.
this poetic, dramatic way of expressing ourselves. Loreen performance is amazing. Song on its own is a top 10. Then Rebelli, not fast on Loreen. You prefer Marcus and Martinus. Another one. I hope Eminem with Air. If Loreen wins, can they replicate it in Liverpool? That's a valid choice. Do you think, girls, it would be possible?
Coming from Sweden, yes.
Mm-hmm. And then we say, DJ Star, hello, Austria gets your top 4 today. That's cool. And OMG, she trolled everyone, Queen. The staging, you mean? Yeah, I think we understood the comment. Oh, yeah, this is another thing. I'm so sad I couldn't get tickets. I'm still planning to come to Liverpool, though. Yeah, getting tickets, it's an ordeal. Have you girls tried this year?
Nope.
No.
No, personally, I don't like watching Eurovision in the arena inside because I love watching the different camera angles because that is what for me gives the show dynamism.
Yes.
So if you actually go into the arena, what you see is a very static performance and then a lot of cameras running around the artists. And for me, that's a little bit anticlimactic. I'm not sure about you girls, if you have thoughts on this.
Yeah, same for me. I was at Eurovision in Israel, and it was so weird to watch because, like, do you remember Chameleon from Malta?
Oh, yes.
Oh, it was so weird to see that live. It's so different on TV. But guys, if you didn't get tickets, you should all go to Euro Village. It's amazing. The atmosphere is always great, so go there instead.
Safe choices will not survive in this Eurovision because there are no juries in the semifinals. We will have surprising results. That's actually a very valid point. I can't wait to see how that works. Oh, Bukur is saying that Lorena and Conchita Wurst were the women that impacted your Eurovision life. That's cool. S10 for you. Nice. 30 seconds until Noah Kirel's song is out, which was you sent it like 10 minutes ago, which probably means that we have another song out. An Israel song is out. ESC likes Australia, picks Australia over Malta. Can anybody remember the melody of the Serbian song? No, because there is not a real melody and no chance to get the same success as Constructa. What do you say? I think he is going to be successful. For me, I do remember the melody, but I understand that there's a lot of synthesizers that are unmelodic. There's not like a defined melody. It's more like a distortion, which I think brings depth to the song. But Jan, I think you have thoughts on this.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, it's not always about the melody only. There are so many factors that play together, so I don't think this is the most important aspect. And in this case, I don't think it matters that much because this song is so interesting and artistic itself, so we don't really need a perfect melody in that case.
Sanya, what do you think?
The production of the song is so good itself that I don't know. It's not it's not so catchy as Constructa. I mean, we don't have that like Biti Biti Zdrava or something that we can like sing along to, but it's interesting in a different way for me.
Jess?
Yeah, I would agree with everything you've all said. Even if it's not the song that you're going to remember the most, I think it has other redeeming qualities and it has a great staging as well. And at the end of the day, I think this still has the potential to get a good result. Whether it will be the same level as Constructa, who knows? But to me, that shouldn't matter. As long as they can deliver a good performance and get a good result, I think that should be important, right?
Yeah, no, absolutely. Sotiri says that out of the bands, Vesna will score the best result. Actually, Vesna has really grown on me these days. I love it. Yeah.
It's amazing.
I just want them to clean their performance, the actual staging. But again, it's unfair to judge them based on the Czech Republic national final. So It will all be an improvement. DJ Star, Queen Alessandra, DJ Paro, you chooses Malta over Australia. Happy Women's Day. What do you think of the Ireland revamp? Enjoy your evening, ladies. Thank you, Giuseppe Benito. I'm not sure if I've heard the revamp.
Not
Do we
yet.
have?
I
we don't.
have.
Oh, you have?
Yeah, it was released earlier today. I personally think it's a good revamp. I think it's elevated the song a little bit, and it does sound more polished and in a way stronger than the national final version. So I'm really happy with the revamp.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Then I know what I'm going to do straight after this live. Your impactful woman was Eleni Cyprus 2018. 2018 was the first contest I was fully invested in, and she was my favorite by far that year. I'd say that's one of the songs that really got me to be Eurovision obsessed. That's a fantastic choice. Yeah,
How can I forget about her? I'm shocked. She'll be my choice as well. Yeah, she's a queen.
Yes. And I have such a special place in my heart for Eurovision 2018 because it's the first one I attended as press. So, and with Jess, so
Yeah.
I think it's also very special. Matt says that for him it's Demi Im. Her vocals was outstanding. It still gives you chills. Oh my god, yes. I still like goats like when I'm alone. Okay, let's see. Remy. My first was Estonia in 96, Maria Liz. And Remy, you have the name of a supermarket there. France is your winner.
It's my winner too.
Yeah. Claps. Less Edgar Allan Poe. More Noah Kirel, please. We still haven't heard the song because we are here. But don't worry. As soon as we finish this in like a little bit, we will go. For me, Cyprus will 100% depend on staging and vocals. It is a song that can be elevated super high or sink very low. Yes, definitely. Who do you girls are rooting for in Festival da Canção? That's a great question. Jana, do you want to start?
I would say Claudia. This song is probably my favorite.
Sanya, do you have a favorite?
Yeah, also Claudia, but also Mimicat, and is it Ignacio or what is his name? I'm not sure. I need to check it out.
Jess, are you following Festival da Canção?
Kind of, yeah. For me, it's either Claudia or Mimicat.
Yeah, I think it's going to be between those two girls, Claudia or Mimicat. Yeah, going back to what we said before, live vocals of Cyprus will be decisive. Yeah, I think Norway is a sure qualifier. I think we can all agree on this one.
Yeah.
Oh, this is really cool. Italian queen Mia Martini in 1991 impacted me with her song Rhapsodia. I love that song.
Yes.
Jana, tell me what you like about the song.
It just stands out. It's amazing. For that time, 92, that was not one of the strongest years in my opinion. And then we had the Rhapsodia. Oh my god. I think it's still in the Eurovision top 200 every year. And that's a sign because that song is so good. It really is a masterpiece in my opinion.
Sanya, do you have an opinion on the song?
I can't remember it right now, sorry.
No worries. Jess.
I'm the same as Sanya. I think I've heard it maybe once a long time ago.
I do know that it's a big favorite for many people, but I just can't remember which is it now.
I love her raspy voice, like Rhapsodia. I don't know, it's so powerful. There's so much power in her vocals. It's a great choice, Cosimo. It's a great choice.
We should all rewatch the 90s again.
Yes, definitely. One boy band. Yo, I'm from Israel. We just got our song. Yes, we know we can't listen to it at the moment. Tattoo is not a winning song. Austria's song is stuck in the head the whole day. Definitely a lot of love for Austria. You think White Dove will win? Oh, this is a question, Jana, you post on the podcast episode, Germany or Australia rock song? This is so hard.
Yeah, we did that before. And I personally think Germany, I might be biased because I am from Germany, but I think it's more appealing to a wider audience, even though it's metal or I don't know, dark metal, whatever. I don't know, it sticks, it's stuck in your head because it has a certain melody and they have a chorus that they repeat. Australia is a bit different, in my opinion. I always forget about the song. When I listen to it, it's a nice song. I really like the instrumental and everything, but I think Germany is more appealing.
Jess, do you have an opinion?
Yeah, I probably agree with Jana here. I prefer the German entry to the Australian one just because it seems more fun and maybe slightly more on the cheesy side, which appeals to me more so than Australia's song. Yeah.
Sanya?
I'm with Australia this time.
Ooh.
Yeah. I don't know. I just like it more, even though I prefer their song from last year's Australia Decides. But if I need to compare it with Germany, then I'm with Australia.
I'm with Germany, not because, well, I think Germany is going to have a better result. I just like, if I'm thinking visually about both performances, the one that comes instantly to mind is Germany because of like the red outfits, the long blonde hair, and the blood and glitter. Like, hello, they researched the Eurovision songs, and like for me, as I said in the podcast, it's like an artificial intelligence wrote it, like blue jeans and bloody tears. It's exactly it really reminds me, when I first heard blood and glitter, the first thing that came to mind is this is like blue jeans and bloody tears 2.0. So I can't
Great
take
reference.
I can't take the song seriously because I'm thinking like these people heard the song and like they did their own version. But still, I think blood and glitter will do better maybe than Australia. Right, Bailey, you can't go to Liverpool. Oh, that's a shame. Diego, really expensive tickets to see Spain win. I like your attitude. I like. Australia 2024. What? Australia 2024. I was like, oh, we've hyped Australia a lot. What is the biggest pleasant surprise for you this season? Finland, Kaarija. It's maybe a not super surprise, but it's because it was for me pretty obvious. But it's like, I'm so happy people have common sense. That's the biggest surprise. I'm happy Finnish people have common sense. Sanya, you laughed very loudly, so tell me, what's your biggest surprise?
Well, I laughed about Finland, but mine would maybe be Latvia, because no one's really talking about that song, but it's in my maybe top 5, top 6, I don't know, and it's going up, as would Lorraine say, it's going up. But I don't know, when I listened to songs from national final, it didn't stand out for me. But when I heard It's Chosen and when I watched the music video, it just clicked with me. I don't know, I like a song. I like this song a lot, and I don't know, the video is also great, and I think they are in the first semi, so that it's gonna be really difficult to qualify, but I would love to see them going to the final.
Jana.
Oh my god, there are so many surprises this year. For me, I think it's mostly Czechia, because I did not expect this from them at all. I was super mind blown. I was like, whoa, I'm gonna love this song so much. So that was one of the biggest surprises for me. But I think it's always pleasant when your personal favorite wins the national final. And that was the case for me for Finland, for example, or I think there are more, but I don't remember right now. Oh, Spain as well, yeah.
Great choices, ladies. Johan Johnson, you're unable to go to Liverpool. Sarah Halloran says, Stefania impacted you. Oh, this is a good question. In your opinion, how many countries are sure qualifiers in the first semi? Much love from Latvia. Hi, it's Becky. Do we have a list of the first?
I can bring one up.
If you can,
It's
actually, I
just
can.
all the strong countries
Okay,
together. in one sentence.
Finland, Norway,
Czechia.
Czechia.
Who else is strong? It's probably
Croatia, Ireland,
Croatia.
Latvia,
Croatia, yes.
Malta, Norway,
So
Serbia.
for me, for sure, Serbia, Croatia, Finland, Norway, and Sweden, and Czech Republic. Do we say
Czechia as well.
Yeah.
Czechia? Sorry, Czechia. Those for sure.
Yeah.
There's also Moldova, Netherlands,
as well.
Switzerland.
Oh, Netherlands and Switzerland. Switzerland too.
Moldova.
Everyone's gonna qualify in that
From
semi-final.
the first semi, yeah.
I wish.
And then we potentially have Loreen in that semi as well.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love that.
What does the panel think about female? Well, we love being one, I think. I love being a
Yeah.
female. Could you specify a little bit more?
I think he did actually. Wait, should I?
Yes, please. What does the panel think about women presenters through Eurovision history? Any favorite or stands out? Thank you, Jana, for that. What do I think? Nikki Tutorials was really great. Then Petra Miede was fantastic. Yeah. She's my favorite. And that Love, Love, Peace number is...
Oh my God.
Legendary. Legendary. I like that now they've stopped pretending that the female presenter and the male presenter have chemistry, and like they did in like the early 2000s, you know, when Marianne was paired with Reina Schaupers from Brainstorm, and they tried to pretend they were So yeah. Girls, what do you say? What are your answers?
So for me, it's also for sure.
Okay.
And then I don't know if you watched the German national final, if you know Barbara. I would love her to host one day because she's amazing. I love her.
Mm-hmm. Tanya, what were you saying?
I wanted to say Filomena from Portugal, Eurovision. She was great also.
Mm-hmm.
So fun.
And Jess?
Yeah, for me, it's definitely Petra Miede is probably my favorite female host, but I also loved the female hosts in Düsseldorf, Anke and Judith. Anke especially, I thought was great.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And for that, I will say, fire. Diego! Oh, this is what I like to see. Valencia 2024. For those of you that you don't know, I'm from Valencia, so I don't think that's ever going to happen, but, you know, we can dream. Edmundo Ignacio, he's wonderful. That's
the one I wanted to remember but couldn't. Thank you.
And Rhapsodia ended 4th in the final. That is so cool. Great.
Should have won.
Yes. Teja from Austria was competing for Serbian national selection in 2020 as Thea Devi with the song Sudni Dan. That is true because I remember watching that.
Yeah, it was a great song. And we actually saw her live performance, so we know she can pull it off when speaking about vocals.
Mm-hmm. Germany sent the wrong song this year. My big favorite there was Patti Gurdi. I love it and it was best.
But have you watched the live performance? Her vocals were not there. That was the problem.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think she had one of the best songs in the national final, but it didn't translate well onto the stage, unfortunately.
She was very nervous as well, so yeah.
Sorry, Australia and Germany are in your bottom 10. Oh, this is really interesting. Imagine my first time watching ESC was 1973, and Anne-Marie David for Luxembourg was your first. Wow, that is so cool.
It's a great song.
Really... And especially because you've really witnessed Eurovision through the transforming into what is today. So that must have been a really, really interesting experience to live. Sarah has already now listened to Noah Kirel. Unfortunately, we cannot provide comments. What's your top 3s? Ooh, okay. Mine is Finland number 1, Norway number 2, and Croatia number 3.
Oh, you have Croatia as number 3.
Yeah, it's a surprise. I've been listening to it a lot. Like, I'm outside of Eurovision, of Eurovox, I'm a painter. So I'm painting this huge, massive painting in my studio. And I need to elevate myself. I don't know. I just need to motivate myself. So if you blast Croatia, like, na, 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 psychopath, you're like a psychopath painting. It's something. And the painting looks fantastic. So thank you.
Sounds cool.
But it really, because I'm in my own bubble and I forget about the world, and then I'm in the psychopath bubble. So yeah, sorry, that's my personal top 3. But Jana, tell me.
Only tractors and psychopaths.
All right, so for me it will be still Italy first. I don't know if that's gonna change, but probably when I see live performances. Then second is Czechia, I guess, and then third, I'm not sure if it's either Norway or Finland, one of them.
Nice. Sanya?
For me, it's my first is Blanka Paloma, and I don't know if it's because as you, Clara, know, I've seen her live in Benidorm, and maybe I can add all of that experience to that, because when you see her performing live, I don't know, I felt like, oh yeah, this could be Eurovision winner, and so that's for me. Maybe I'm biased, but yeah, she's my number 1, and my number 2 is Marco Mengoni, because I don't know if I did share that a lot, but L'Essentiale is my all-time favorite Eurovision song, so I'm very happy he's coming back. And my third is actually La Zarra, so yeah, I'm happy she's just quitting gluten. It's nothing happening with her withdrawing from Eurovision or something like that.
Jess, your top 3.
So Sanya's third is my number 1, La Zarra. I am obsessed with that song.
Like Andy.
Not quite as much as Andy is, but I still love it anyway. And then my second place is Norway, and third would probably be Slovenia.
Oh, great choice. Great choice. Crying. Lady likes to look black. Nice. Christina B, you don't see Finland winning. Sorry. I think it's too early to know, but I could understand if Finland doesn't win, but it's such a fun song. I enjoy it so much. Great. Shum or Stefania? Stefania. Shum.
For me, Shum.
Shum.
I don't know. I love both.
Well, Israel is a bop, apparently, and we can't watch it. So thank you guys for...
I saw her rehearsal. She's dancing, I think. So yeah, it's really a bop.
Unsolicited opinion. Do you think that semi one is going to break us all? Yeah, there will be a lot of tears. Christina says that France probably will be the winner. Sarah says Norway, Finland, and Czech Republic. Osan says, I think Spaniards made a very good choice with Blanka, and I can even imagine Spain winning. Ooh. As a Spanish person, I'm not sure how I could handle that. Already a top 3 is enough, eh? All right, Bailey says Moldova is underrated. Jana, go ahead.
Oh, it's a fantastic song. Yes, it's an ethnic bop. It's very modern as well, even though it is ethnic. I'm surprised Moldova is always pulling off amazing entries like last year. It's so out of the box. People don't expect it. And then in the end, they have a great result. So I think he would be top 15 at least again.
Sanya, thoughts on Moldova?
Yeah, I also like it. And I like the ethnic vibes. So yeah, I think they will score well.
You agree, Jess?
I do, yeah. I love the song, and I love the traditional elements in the song. And I love how they've gone for another kind of ethnic song, but it's in a totally different way to how they did it last year. And for sure, I think this is going to qualify.
We have Sarah saying that her favorite presenter is Petra. And I was also thinking about her, but I couldn't remember her name. Anke Engelke from ESC 2011. She was funny. She was
she's
very
great.
funny.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And semi one will be difficult. Mm-hmm. What do you think of Ireland's hostage music video? I haven't watched it, so I can't give a lot of comment on that. Have you guys watched it?
I think only Jess.
Yeah, it's an interesting concept they've gone with, and it definitely stands out. It's a bit strange for me, and I don't 100% understand what's going on, but at the same time, it weirdly works. But I wonder whether this is like a kind of if they're teasing us or what's to come for the staging.
Jamala Verka and Mamasche are the most epic women of Eurovision.
Well,
Neil Era also likes Croatia. Do you think Loreen could be the new Johnny Logan, the same artist winning twice? It is a possibility. It's in with a serious realm of possibility, actually, I think.
Yeah.
I personally don't see Tattoo winning Eurovision. I could see it winning Melfest, but I don't see it as a Eurovision winner.
I think she could come top 2, and for me that's good, because I love Loreen, and I think she's a great artist, but I would love to see something different winning Eurovision again. So did we already talk about Austria or Israel? Yes, we talked about Austria. We can't talk about Israel because it's been released while we're doing the live, so we will have opinions as soon as this live ends. So it's such a pity that Frida Gold became third in Germany because you loved her song and the message about women. Do you have opinions, Jana, on Frida Gold?
I don't like her music that much, so I can't really relate. But I am also sad that she was sick. Yeah, it's not nice for her.
Ray Bailey likes France, Austria, and Czechia. And I think Neil Lera says both when it comes to Shum and Stefania, because Che chose Shum. What the hell are Ireland doing in the music video? Okay. So now I know I would definitely have to check. Guys, there's so many comments I haven't read so far, but we're approaching an hour here, so we're gonna start wrapping it up. And let's start with this one. What are your wildest predictions for this year? Jana, go ahead. Go crazy.
Okay. I don't know if this is wild, but Croatia will qualify. And I think Ireland is not doing that bad, but we will see.
Sanya, what are your craziest?
I don't know if it's crazy enough, but someone said that Finland is not winning. I'm saying it has a chance to win.
Yeah.
Jess.
Yeah, I was going to say the same as Sanya. Finland is going to be a surprise winner.
I would love that, actually, that Finland would win. My craziest prediction is going to be that actually Ukraine gives 12 points to Croatia and 10 points to Vesna and 8 points to Switzerland.
Okay.
That's a little out of the box, but I just don't know. I had that inspiration. Anyway, girls, it's been such a pleasure to have you here with me celebrating International Women's Day and with the Eurovox beautiful subscribers that have joined us in the live chat. Thank you guys so much for spending the evening with us and for your comments. And okay, I will take this one because I think it's poignant. Konstraska or look black? This is so hard.
Both.
You can't have both. Yes. I need an answer. Do you guys have an answer?
I mean, seeing as it's Women's Day, I'll pick Constructor.
Okay, good choice.
I mean, Constructor was my winner last year, so it's easy for me to choose.
Yeah, no?
I never liked Incorporation that much, so it's definitely Luke for me.
I think it's Luke because I don't necessarily like. I have a good sense of humor, but I don't like it in Eurovision. Unfortunately, I'm a party pooper in that sense. So I'm going to go with Luke. But thank you guys for being here. And I hope you have a great evening. And there's a lot of Eurovision content in our YouTube channel. If you haven't done it so far, subscribe to our YouTube channel and binge watch all of the content we have, all of the videos we have, because they're not going to stop. There's just going to be more videos and videos and videos. So don't leave the channel yet. And I think we're going to go and listen to Israel's song because I can't with this suspense. Anyway, guys, good night and stay healthy and pretty. Bye.